why do I do all that? Well, because we can. We have one life. You might as well use it, do the most you can, and use it to create good in the world. So why are we here today? To talk about the third company, which is where we have connected. Now, the third company is a business education company which creates impacts using B1G1. So B1G1, buy one, give one, and its sole purpose is to create more impacts in the world. Last year we did 1 million impacts.
Wow.
This year we want to get to 10 million impacts. So yeah, that's why we're here. Share the message.
Thank you for that. I think that I chose joint ventures as the first topic for this year because of the impacts that it does have and because of the amazing way that it can help businesses grow and that domino effect as well. So this is a topic I'm so passionate about. So I had to have this for our first show for this year as well. Now I just want to ask, Nikki, can you hear the sound okay? Perfect. Lovely. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. That is really lovely and really important of why we do what we do as well. Now, I want to have a look at joint ventures. So what's the very first thing that you should look at when looking to do a collaboration with somebody?
Sure. So there's a big distinction between joint ventures and partnerships that needs to be addressed up front. So a lot of people say, hey, let's go joint venture together. And they sometimes expect a partnership, or even the other way around. Many people who've been in business for a long time, you've got into a partnership, but it was actually a joint venture. So the distinction there is, if we're in a partnership together, you work as hard as I do. And if we're in a joint venture together, you work when you want. And if it works out, to your timeline, then it's a good thing to do. So that's the difference between a partnership where you're working with the same energy level, the same intensity, the same, collaboration. And joint ventures is more when it suits you.
Okay, interesting. We're going to have a look too at 3 different types of joint ventures that we do as well, and then we're going to also look at some major things to watch for in a joint venture, and one of them kind of tinged on a moment ago. And we're also going to look at different examples as well. Now, I just want to talk about, before we go into a bit further into that, and just the very beginning of what we look at with a joint venture. So things like understanding your target market will probably be the most important thing, I would say, yes?
Yeah.
Why is that so important to know who your target market is before you go out there?
Why know your target market? I guess if you can clarify exactly who you're trying to serve and what value you're trying to provide to them, then you can start to ask questions around who else is serving that target market before you. Because if you can go and find those people, they can give you access to a lot of your target market much quicker than you can do by yourself. And then the other reason to try and work that out is if you become really clear on who you're trying to serve and what value you're trying to provide to them, then you can also think about how you can partner to add more value. So if I can do something for a client and someone else can do something else, and together whatever we're offering, 1 + 1 = 5, then that's a good collaboration.
True. So it's really important to give that value that we find out. Oh, sorry, we're being interrupted here for a moment.
Okay, we are starting off with, so that's Australian barramundi crumbed with lemon parsley. The salad on the side is rocket with watercress, parsley, a little bit of fresh chilli and some fried shallots on top. And a bit of Yarra Valley goat's cheese.
Oh my God, this looks amazing.
I got one word. I haven't tasted it yet, but I got one word, and the word is wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Amazing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God.
I just forgot what we were talking about.
That's actually why I asked Ashley to come in just after I've introduced you guys, because I didn't want you to get stuck mid-sentence and go, where was I?
No, this looks amazing.
It does. Enjoy, please enjoy whilst we're talking. So I was saying how
Knowing your client.
knowing your client, which is really, really important, and look at other people who are serving those clients and adding value. And what's really important too is can you see a problem that they're trying to solve that you can actually add value to and solve with them? So you're actually solving it, I guess, holistically, or you're solving it even better with both of you than you would on your own as well. So what's the problem that is there that you can look at solving?
Can I give you a live example of
Yeah.
exactly what happened?
Go on.
To put everything in context that we're talking about. So one of the members in our community, let's call her the deal maker.
Okay.
So she went up to a fitness center, a health center, and said, "Hey, I'd like to do some marketing for you. I noticed that you spend over 100,000, on your marketing, but I think I can do a lot better, and I'll give you a guarantee that my marketing will work.
Okay.
In return, I need $10,000 from you up front. I'm going to be using this money to create this marketing material, and it's going to be a voucher to your club for 6 months."
Okay.
So she's adding value already. And so the printing cost of that was 50 cents per, nice little brochure, cardboard voucher. These vouchers are valued at $99 for 6 months to the membership. They were very happy with that. She then took those, 20,000 of these, so 10,000, 50 cents a piece, 20,000 units, and put them at all the different fitness clothing stores around that city, and gave it to them. When she was giving it to them, to the fitness stores, she said, "Hey, I want to make you a deal. For every person who comes into your store, I want you to offer them this voucher only if they spend over $200. So what does that do for the business? The people's
Grows the business.
transactional value
Goes up.
increases. So she's done that, distributed all these vouchers. Word of mouth starts spreading. People are putting it on social media. Hey, if you go to this, this fitness store and you buy your leggings and you buy your workout gear, you're getting this free voucher for a free gym. So that happened. So now what happened from that is she's distributed 20,000 of these things. She also made a deal with the fitness center. Hey, for every new person that you get through my vouchers, they have to enter. There's a special code on there. I would like a 10% commission for the life of that client. Are they happy with
Nicely
that?
done.
Are they happy with that?
Nicely
Hell yeah.
done.
They haven't spent any extra marketing dollars. They've created the vouchers with all of their branding, so it's still theirs. They haven't actually spent any other additional money. She sold these coupons to those stores for $2 a piece, immediately making money. So $2 a piece, cost 50 cents. She made $30,000 just by going and distributing these vouchers around, right? How much time do you think this has taken to put together so far? Approximately, let's say 2 weeks, just for the sake of it. I know it was less. So now she's done the distribution. 6 months later, she's tracking, everything. She's got communication with the fitness center. The fitness center goes, "Hey, thank you so much. We retain 20% of the clients." 20% on 20,000 is how many clients? 4,000 new memberships per year, of which
She's collecting 15%,
10%.
10% ongoing.
Ongoing. So
And it's grown every one of those businesses that she's joined together. It's grown every one of them.
exactly.
And it sounds like everybody's happy and winning along the way,
Correct.
That's it.
doing stuff that wouldn't have happened if she didn't bring this together.
Exactly. Now let's do some maths. 4,000 new memberships at $200 a year. It's a cheap membership. What does that work out to be, Mr. Gary?
So again, 4,000 new memberships at
$200.
8,000.
How much?
4,000 at how many?
4,000 times 200.
Times 200.
So 4,000 times 2 is 8. Add on 2 more zeros.
Yep.
Pretty healthy number.
$800,000 in new revenue for that fitness center, right? From that, she had worked out that there was a 10% lifetime value. $80,000 recurring per year as long as they stay members. 2 weeks to put together. That's a really, really good joint venture. The health center one, the clothing stores one, the people one, because one, they got the free voucher. They got to try out before they committed,
And she won.
and she won.
Big time.
She got $30,000 up front, and then $80,000 recurring.
So she's really done well in the way that, yes, the money, she's done really well with that. But what she's also done is she's had a look at a problem that's out there. She's had a look at how to solve that problem. But one thing which is really, really important as well is she had a look at a win-win-win.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be a win for your clients or the clients that you're trying to help out. It also, or clients or customers, it also has to be a win for the other person. And it also, and some people forget this too, it's got to be a win for you as well. So a win-win-win to be able to do a really great joint venture with that. So that's fantastic.